Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 18 of Direwolf20's OmniFactory series, where I have made progress. Woot! I get to say I made progress, finally. I figured out what I was doing wrong, and I'm sure some of the YouTube comments might have commented upon this, but I need cobalt brass ingots. So I need aluminum dust, cobalt dust, and a bunch of brass dust. And brass is copper dust and zinc dust. And zinc, actually, I'm not sure if we have. Have we figured out zinc yet? I don't know that we have. And it doesn't have a recipe either. Brass, please. So I need brass ingots so that we can get brass dust. Unless there's some other sneaky way. Pulverization mixer. No, that's not going to be it, right? Centrifuge blue steel or cobalt. That's stuff that I'm trying to make. Okay. Zinc dust comes from what, bro? Centrifuged zinc ore. Centrifuged tin ore. Really? Chemical baths. Centrifuge. Impure pile of zinc dust. Brass dust, whatever that is. Electrolyzer. Sphalerite dust. Sphalerite might be the way we go. But let's just check out what an impure pile of zinc dust looks like. Crushed zinc ore. I don't know that I've found zinc ore yet. But sphalerite dust might be an option. Because that is craftable. Sweet. And you melt into what? Zinc? Yeah, okay, never mind. Dire, please. Do we have any sphalerite yet? We're going to find out if we found any. We have 2 little tiny pieces of it. All right, cool. So buying that was not the wrong option. We're going to add it to our list here of ores to keep an eye on and then smelt it up. Dire, please. Hey, how was I supposed to know zinc came from sphalerite? It's confusing. All right, so brass, we can alloy smelt 3 copper to a zinc, right? Okay, cool. So let's get some copper. I don't know how much of this stuff we're going to need, so let's just do 3 copper to a zipper. So between episodes, I did some questing. How cool is that? And check out my quest book. Whole bunch more stuff coming together. So here's where I went wrong. MV lossless cables. I skipped this and made the 4X version, not realizing that that would unlock a lot of things for me. It unlocked the MV energy input and output, which I just made but haven't used. The recommendation here was to stick it on your electric blast furnace, and then hook up MV cables to that. I just didn't feel like doing that yet. Which got me access to MV power, which taught me how to make a medium battery hull, which told me to make an advanced electrolyzer, which I made a little while ago. So I already had that. I had to make aluminum casings and atomic reconstructors, which we already made a little while ago, so we were good on that. And those are basically the quests I did. So I just knocked out a bunch of little quests there to take care of stuff. This guy also had me making somewhere. The canning machine is another one that I had to make, right? We had skipped that as well. Antimony dust and battery alloy ingots were pretty easy to make. In fact, I might even have a few here, and I dropped my canning machine down there. Everybody else is cleaned up, right? Yeah, pretty clean. And there's my brass. Beautiful. Let's macerate a little bit of you. Actually, I needed a bunch of brass, right? Cobalt, this stuff is mostly brass. Yes. Yes. Technically, I probably need 21 of these, but it's all good. We have 20, so whatevers. So you can see I had some energetic alloy, so I can make that 16x stuff, right? Easy peasy. Boom. Nice. And nice. So you guys go away. There's your antimony stuff that I needed for batteries. Stibnite this was related to something. This is where I got antimony from. This is where you can get antimony from. But I'll just hang on to it for now because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that. So this can now be smelted. Sweet. Done and done. So I'm working towards the advanced cutting machine, which is the current quest that I am on. Advanced cutting machine. That's where we're at, right? And that's going to apparently probably help me get to where I need to go. So for that, we need... basically, I need a cobalt brass... I think I have an extruder, don't I? Yeah, I made an extruder at some point between episodes. Check it out. So that it's cheaper to make stuff. Did you see how much brass would have been needed? I think it's 6 brass that I would have wound up having to use if I didn't have an extruder. So I have this to make gears now because I needed gears. I also knocked out, this quest down here that I was working on last episode. Picked up my crafting terminal out of the world to get that quest to complete. So basically just knocked out a few quests between episodes. That's where we find ourselves, right? Now, small piles is a diamond dust. Okay, cool. And a diamond dust would be what? Just pulverizing a diamond, I would hope? Yeah, it is. Sweet. So why don't we just macerate up a diamond? And I think I saw that I could put these two in here, right? Hey, cool. That's neat. Wow, he takes a while to combine. But that'll get us the saw blade that we need, which is the last piece of the advanced cutting machine. Cool. And then hopefully that'll continue to progress me. So, like, I noticed there's some things like MV Extruder, which I already made. Silicon wafers requires the cutting machine, which I made my silicon bowls already, right? And that's how you need to cut those. Stainless steel is coming up. That's cool. And then there's also a farming station down here, which leads to a brewery, which may lead to how I make polyethylene sheets for patterns. And it might be less insane than the wood process, right? So advanced cutting machine is in, right? We said we were going to basically do this. I think I've got some more 4x cables, which I might consider upgrading to 16x. 16x is just so much more resources, though, right? Like, it's 4 times as much, I guess. Advanced cutting machine, yay! Cool. So now we can claim those rewards, right? So silicon wafers, I think I just... The cutting saw needs water, by the way. Good to know. So we take the monocrystalline stuff that we made last episode. And is there anything else you do? No, you only get cut by the cutting machine, right? So you go in there with, let's say, a bucket of water. And nice, he's getting to work. Sweet. Silicon wafers. Which I know is going to be part of something we need relatively soon when we get into pattern making. Cool. Quest complete there. Bada bing, bada boom. MV Extruder and extruder shape large pipe is what you want me to make. I can do that. MV Extruder I already have one of. And then the extruder shape for a large pipe. So we need 2 more steel compressors, right? And it's a hammer and a file. Hammer, file. Knock these 2 dudes out. And then the wrought iron scissory thingies go here for a large pipe pattern. And I feel like we should have a chest that's going to chill over here. Probably sit right on top of this dude. Right? I've been using it for gears already, but now we can put the large pipe extruder and any other extruder pipes that we need in there. Sweet. Cool. So I'm finding the quests that I should have been following along this whole time. That's what I'm doing right now, right? I'm like, oh, here's the quests that I should have been doing. Turn your wafers into various types of chips, which will unlock raw circuit wafers and lenses, which I know we need to get into patterns for, right? because or we need to get into that to get patterns, right? So check this out. I'm pretty sure the second tier 3 circuit, no, we want the first tier 3 circuit. This guy needs integrated circuits, which needs integrated circuit wafers, which needs red lenses and wafers. So like this is the path to patterns for sure, right? I 45 seconds. Jiminy Jillikers. That's a lot of seconds. But this, I believe, is the path to patterns, right? I'm definitely on the right path. So we need advanced precision laser engraver. Let's see what kind of shenanigans is involved in that. So we can click in here and then add it to our to-do list, right? So where am I at with, I need more MV machine holes, which shouldn't be too big of a problem. How is my aluminum? Not terrible. So let's get like half of these converted into plates. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's also smelt this up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. And if I'm not mistaken, I've just finished making all the prerequisites I need to make this laser engraver dude. So let's see what this machine's all about, shall we? So you guys there make the emitter, and then you should be cool. Nice. Ding! That's what's up. And remember, I already kind of stated that we're going to get rid of these doors, right? So let's get rid of these doors. Wow, they take a long time to break, don't they? We can do that, can't we? Haha! Cool. And this is energetic alloy cable. They look similar, so I just wanted to be safe. Cool. So with that taken care of now, I should be good to make raw circuit wafers and lenses, right? So I need the ruby lens, the diamond lens, and the glass lens. Initially, we'll need a red lens, a diamond lens, and a glass lens. The red lens oh, that's a lot of things. So I'm going to add red lens, diamond lens, and glass lens. So the red lens shouldn't be too bad. These are easy-ish. Red garnets, or rutile, or almandine. I want to say we have almandine. At least almandine. Ah, we do. Cool. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I should be able to just smelt this bad boy up. Take one of them, along with a piece of glass and a diamond, over to my autoclave and get to work. That seems easy enough. That ain't terrible. It's a little terrible because we're choking on power. What's up, power problems? I bet... No, we're not too bad over here. It might just be because this guy's cooking. Yeah, let's borrow this. I've been processing all the extra aluminum dust that I have laying around, which I should get back to making more of because we are cooking through aluminum like nobody's business. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. So once the blast furnace finishes, the energy here will finish up. You can see in the top left, it just did that. So we're cool. This thing apparently needs a decent amount of power. Cool. Boop, boop, boop. And precision engraver is also done, so we can get rid of that. And I've been making these. No, not these. I've been making these. Yes, these are awesome. I like that new tier of stuff. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. It's easier than making the primitive circuits, or at least it feels like it's easier. Maybe because it's automated, or slightly more automated than before, right? So I'm just going to put these lenses in here. So that's good times, right? So that's the lenses we need, and then raw circuit wafers. Integrated circuit wafer and RAM wafer. Okay. So that is red lens, and this is diamond lens. So red lens goes in here with one of these dudes, and he's going to get to work. Not terrible. Yeah, not too bad. And then I imagine this guy goes in here for the next cycle. And that'll get me the RAM wafer. What's that used for? RAM. It's used for RAM. Eventually that'll get me a data stick or data orbs or lots of other cool, nifty looking things. Cool. Wow, look at that. Assembly line. Whew. Wetware processor mainframe. This is the first and only tier 9 circuit. Okay. We've got a few more tiers of circuits to do. I'm liking it. It's cool. It's cool because it's crazy. It's cool because it's shenanigans. Once we get patterns, it'll be better. Oh, can you even imagine automating all this stuff? It's going to be so good. It's going to be so cool to have like this full-blown automation area. Just automate all the things. I'm going to try really hard to do it in like an intelligent and efficient manner. And the reason I'm going to do that is I get the impression I'm going to need to do that. It's going to need to be efficient. It's going to need to be intelligent. I'm going to have to, or I'm just going to be in constant pain. That's, I think that's the theme of this pack. Constant pain. Constant pain. That's what's going to happen. All right, cool. So I'm going to take you out of there because I don't want to accidentally put stuff in there when I don't mean to. Okay, cool. So now we can get circuit chips. Integrated circuit, right? And that's just a cutting saw. And RAM is also the cutting saw. So the cutting machine, basically these guys, and I'm assuming that's the only thing you can do is get cut up. Okay, cool. So let's let those process and we'll be right back. Okay, cool. So the next thing is the second tier 2 circuit, electric processor. Didn't I already make one of those? Electronic circuit, electronic processor. How many did I need? Just one? Cool. Yeah, I've been making those. Because those are cool, like I said. They're not bad to make. So like, so this guy is 3 electronic circuits, and it's OR dictionaried with the other processor, the primitive processor. It's OR dictionaried with this. So this needs 4 primitive circuits. This needs 3 electronic circuits, which are OR dictionaried with these guys. Right? So overall, less resources, but more machines needed. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Just trust me, it's cool. So with that complete, right, now we need to make the first tier 3 circuit, which is this guy, which, by the way, just to note, this is what we need to make a pattern, I think. Yep. Booyah. Blank patterns. That's what's up. Okay. Got it. So now we are well on our way. So now we need this guy, right? So we need 4 electronic processors. I should make a bunch more electronic circuits. Let's do that real quick. So what we're going to want is a handful more circuit boards. Let's just do that. That seems like a good number. So if we got 7 buckets of this stuff, we should be cool. Chemical reactor. That's what it is, right? Chemical reactor. Cool. How many buckets are in here at the moment? 6. Perfect. Okay. Chemical reactor, where are you at? There you go. We should cook up more of that. How's my coal situation? My to-do list includes going and finding coal in the world. I've been buying it, which is not a good idea. I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world, right? But it's not an ideal solution. You are probably choking on energy for sure. Yeah, with all the things I just ran on my LV line, this is probably not a good thing to be running at the moment. Because everything's cooking, right? So let me make a bunch of circuits. I've been getting pretty good at making these, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I think I've done the math on this correctly. We're going to find out in a few seconds here. But here's the deal. To make these, we need 1, 2, 4, and 4. So I've got 1 stack. I've got 2 stacks. I've got 4 stacks. And I've got coming up on 4 stacks. What's up, bro? Do you need a little bit more help here? You might. That should be cool. All right, so give me the remaining 4 stacks there. You're still cooking. You're cool. Oh, no, wait, I don't want more of those. Hang on. Let's get the coal dust out of there. I appreciate the extras, but that's cool. Nope. I want you to fill that stack. Cool, cool, cool. And then we need a stack of tin, right? Which we may or may not be able to do, actually. Hopefully, tin ore is purchasable. Wow, there's a lot of tin ores, aren't there? Hey, good, it is. And wow, it's not that bad. It's nickels, but it's not that bad. I should go mining for tin again. I haven't needed too much of it yet, but we're getting there. Cool, so you go in there. So I'm going to put 2 stacks, 1 stack, 2 stacks, and you. And that should be getting to work. Nice. All right, so that should get me a stack of electronic circuits. Cool. While that's cooking, let's get ready to get a bunch of these dudes. So I'm going to need more resistors and fine copper wires. I'm going to need more transistors, which aren't bad. They're just aluminum sheets. So you're almost done doing your thing. Let's make 1 more of these. So that would be 8. That would be 32 aluminum sheets. That should be cool for now. So you struggling on power, bro? A little bit. A little bit. That's okay. I'm not sweating it too bad, right? It's because all these machines are running, but it's fine. I might even have my aluminum cooking too. Are you done, bro? Nah, see, you're still working. That's your problem. You know what, wasn't there like something about a rubber hammer? A couple people commented on this. If I hit you with a rubber hammer, does that stop you running? Working disabled. Sweet. So that means you should be getting the power you need. How's my power? Because I haven't been paying close attention to how my power is doing, but apparently it's... Why are you having... If you're full, then you shouldn't be having too much trouble maintaining these dudes. Does this rubber mallet thing work? Are you cool? Boom. Working disabled. Hey, that's neat. I like that. So that means all my batteries should be filling back up. Getting there. Yeah, see? Yeah, no, batteries are filling back up for sure now. Cool. This tin alloy foil is totally used for making the first tier electronic circuit thing. So back in a few, more work to be done. And 64 circuits. How cool is that? All right, so now what I want to do is upgrade you. So for that, we need transistors. So 3 of these, right? Let's just do it this way. 3 of these, some more fine copper coils, and the transistors, and some more resistors. Cool. So that shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to get like a stackish of that. And then we'll take these out. So it's not bad making these, honestly. It really isn't. Which is the reason I like it, right? Like, it's nice. And then you also need, do you need more tin? You do need more tin. So I didn't math this out in a smart way, but we totally need more tin ore. Unless I have more in here. I have a little bit more, so that's cool. We'll do that. And I have to go find tin in the world. There's some under my base, but it's very sparse. There's like a ton of other stuff. So I'd like to find a better source of tin if I can. So I don't know exactly how many of these we're going to wind up making, but we'll figure it out. So transistors is... so we need 1 of those per. So that's actually not bad. So that should give me 8. That'll use up 24. Okay. Okay. We'll see how that goes. But to make the electronic processor array, we need 4 of these dudes. So that's actually a hefty amount. But let's try and get 2 of them. Fine electrum wire. That shouldn't be too bad, right? Let's get a gold and a silver. Let's get you alloy smelted. And yes, I know I have 14. I want an even 16. A lot of things are ×2 or ×4. So as a result, you know, going with iterations of 16 is cool. Like, that's going to get me 32 wires, which will get me 2 stacks of the fine electrum wires, which is cool beans. Right? So that's cooking up a bunch of electronic processors. I'm going to try for 4 more. We're going to see if we have the resources for it. I think we do. I think we do. That should be fine, right? So now we've got the 32 of that, and then we throw that in here, and we get 2 stacks, basically, because it's 4 per process. So not bad. I've gotten pretty good with, you know, all the different things that we wind up making here. So in my mind, I'm thinking we're definitely going to want to have like a keep in stock kind of mechanic here. Or we're going to want to keep certain resources in stock, right? No reason. It takes a long time to make these electronic processors, let alone like the tier 3 version of them, right? And there's a tier 9, remember. Let's not forget that that's a thing. So it takes a while to get those, right? So we want to keep that in our back of our mind. Right, a stack ought to be good for now. And this is the only way to make this. So these 2 patterns look the same, and they require tin or soldering alloy. And then there's some other things. Right, but this is probably the route we're supposed to be going for now. What am I short on? That would be the last one that we need. Cool, okay. So now, what we want to do is get this, right? That's the quest we're on, the electronic circuit, the first tier 3 circuit. So for that, we're going to want 4 of these per, right? Yeah, I think 12 should work. And then that would be 48 of those, right? Now, does this have to be 10? It is 10 still. Okay, cool. Resistors. How am I on resistors? Yeah, I think I have enough. More capacitors, which I should be able to pull off in a second here. Integrated circuits. That would be these guys. And some aluminum plates. Not a problem. Cool. Transistors. No, capacitors. Really? Oh, that's right. Should have plenty of those cooking now. And then some tin, right? So put these dudes in there, put these dudes in there. And that's it? I think we're making 3 of these, right? Hey, it's cooking! It's cooking! Nobody panic, but I think we're making the thing. Tier 3 circuit. Booyah. Booyah? Thank you. Quest complete. And then there's an advanced assembly machine. Sweet. Is there a reason to make that right now? Probably not. Super duper. Okay. So these guys are what we need to make plastic. Or no, these are what we need to make patterns. Right? So not bad. Not bad at all. We're totally going to want to... MV machine would probably make some of this faster, which would be nice. Right? Absolutely nice. Definitely nice. So that's cool, right? So that was the quest line for that. Now I think what we want to do, right? Because we did farming. I think we want to get to farmer and brewery, and that might wind up how we get to a better form of making plastic, or the polyethylene stuff, right? Because from what I've heard, we want to go ahead and do a brewery, yeah, to get what we need. All right, so let's make this farmer real quick, and then we'll probably have to wrap up the episode. I want to make it. See, I forget if I've ever really used the farmer. Like, I know I covered it in my mod spotlight of actually editions, right? But I don't know how much I've actually used it. Void crystal blocks are basically blocks of coal, so we're gonna need 4 dem. Coal beans. You're making the gears that I need. You should be able to then do that to get to work. Cool. So I think what we're going to get to is the farmer is going to lead to some form of making polyethylene. I'm pretty sure that's right. Pretty sure that's right, at least. Almost positive. Almost positive that that's the correct statement. So to make this now, the last thing we need is some dark steel times 12. We've got 3. Is that good enough? No, it's not. We can make dark steel out of void crystals? You don't say. You don't say. You can make dark steel out of void crystals. Well, would you look at that? Let's get some more iron. Let's get some more. Can steel be made with charcoal? Refresh my memory. Coal dust. Charcoal dust. Yes. Charcoal dust is an option for us. Do you macerate just as fast? You pretty much do. So I like that. That void crystal-y thing, because that makes not having to get obsidian a lot nicer. Now, is that only coal? It is only coal. And as I've mentioned, we are surprisingly, embarrassingly low on coal. So that's a thing we're going to need to address. Let's get... So I need 12, right? So let's get 9 more. Cool. And then you can do the iron thing. So I'm just going to start with... actually, you know what I'm going to start with is 1 steel. 1 steel. And then that should be pulled out and put back in, right? Because automation. Mild automation, but automation nonetheless. Cool. Back in a minute when that's all cooked. All right, so that should complete out and in. And now we've got our dark bimetal gears coming in, and that'll get us our farmer, which should be cool. Now the farmer, the only other piece, oh, it needs an aluminum casing, so we're totally cool. We're totally cool. I already have one of them. Because I made one to make my Actual Additions laser thingy, right? And then there was a quest that needed it, so I just made another one because they're easy enough to make. The black quartz and the aluminum plates, like, we've pretty much got that covered at this point. Farmer complete. So let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode. Okay? We'll come back next time. We'll claim these rewards. Oh, what else? Farming station. Really? What's farming station? What's farming station? What farming station? Ooh, implosion compressor. Late game already? I can't imagine I'm really there. End game? We're in the end game now. Where was a farming station quest? I don't know. But brewery's next, followed by I don't need no stinking tower. And I think that's where we're going to go next episode. So that will get us closer to patterns. So for now, Darryl20 wrapping up the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back next time and get this brewery and stuff going on. And then we will hopefully unlock the ability to make patterns so we can really get into automation. All right, guys, take it easy.